Hello, my name is Devin Shoichi Ildefonso. My first name was given to me by my parents for whatever reason they decided to give it to me for. I never really thought of asking them, but I do think I remember when I was very young, they told me they just liked the name. There was no real reason for it. My middle name, Shoichi, was given to me because it's my mother's grandfather's middle name, and it's now my middle name. And I think it's supposed to mean first son, which I am the first and oldest son of my family. My last name, Ildefonso, is Filipino, and it's from my dad's side of the family. And I don't know what it means in Filipino and what it can translate to, because I didn't ask. My mom has one sister who didn't marry or have children. My dad also has a sister who didn't marry or have children, which means I don't have any close cousins. However, my mom did have a best friend growing up who she is still friends with to this day. She had two twin sons who I consider my brothers, but they're just pretty much calabash cousins. Over 20 years of us growing up together, we collected 4 other close brothers pretty much, and now we have a very close but non-blood related family. I find this, or I think it is, a very local style of community that we have on the islands, where we just treat each other with aloha and love, and how I feel like most communities in the mainland don't do this, which is why I feel like it's very special to Hawaii that we can have like a family like this. The bag I have is just my backpack. I use it for school, for work, for the gym, for pretty much everything. I can bring it everywhere. It has all the essentials in it. Growing up, I never really learned about the Japanese side of my family or the Filipino side. I was kind of just taught the local culture. My first item I probably would describe to represent me growing up and the culture that I grew up in is just a slipper. It's a very local item. We can use it to go pretty much anywhere. Use it for anything. Go to the beach. Go to the park. It's a very laid back, I think, way of describing the culture in Hawaii. My last item is a water bottle. My community, or pretty much my close friends and family, when we would grow up together, on the weekends my parents would and their parents would kick back and have a couple of drinks on the weekend, and all the kids would just play around outside and stuff. Now that I'm older, I'm still a part of that same community, and the water bottle is just supposed to represent those drinks that we had, or that my parents had, and now we are old enough to understand why they had it every weekend, just to, chill out on the weekends after a long week of work. Now, me and my friends will just chill on the weekends and talk just like they did, and we'll still hang out with our parents because that's the community we grew up in.